Keeping up with our motto, let learning be a joy and teaching a pleasure. Here we are with a remote teaching and learning process to bridge the gap. Happy learning, students.
Welcome dear students of Standard 5th. Today's subject is GK and the topics are: first is the Japanese tea ceremony, second topic is a coaster for my cup, and the third topic is personality crossword. Students, our first topic is the Japanese tea ceremony. We all love to drink tea, especially in the morning when we wake up, and in the evening too. It refreshes us. But in Japan, drinking tea has a different importance. The Japanese tea ceremony is a special ceremony for making and drinking tea. It takes place in a special hut called a cha sistu. The host and the guest wear kimonos. The following items are used in the ceremony. In this picture, students, you can see the 4 different pictures. These are the things used in the ceremony. The first is the mat or tea. This is the powder green tea used in the tea ceremony. The second picture is a chawan or tea bowl. In a tea ceremony, people drink tea out of bowl called chawan instead of cups. The third picture is a chasaku or teaspoon. This is a spoon made up of bamboo. It is used for putting tea into the bowl. You can see the green color. The tea color is green. And the fourth picture is a chisel or whisk. This is made from bamboo and used to whisk the tea. Yes, looks so interesting that so many different items used for tea ceremony. Yes, it is very interesting, students. These 4 more items are used in the tea ceremony. Let's see the detail about it. Tea caddy. This is a special container to put the green tea powder in. And there are more 2 kinds of tea caddies. The first is nuts and the second is cherry. One is made up of wood and another is made up of ceramic. The second picture you can see, this is called the fukuza. It is a special square cloth made of silk. It is used to purify the chasaku and caddy. The third picture you can see is mizusasi. It is a ceramic container used for holding water to make the tea. Yes, and the last picture is a kama or iron pot. This is very famous in Japan. This is an iron pot in which water for the tea is boiled on charcoal. Oh, this is very familiar picture for you. It's called the kimono. This is a type of traditional Japanese clothing, like a long coat with white sleeves. Wow, so amazing. The Japanese are arranging the tea ceremony and they are using the different kinds of things for the ceremony. Now let's see what is the motto behind it and how they are celebrating this tea ceremony. The host begins the ceremony by cleaning all the utensils. He then puts some mats into the chawan and adds hot water from the kama. The tea is then whisked with a chisel and served to the guest. While the tea is being prepared, everyone pays complete attention to the movements of the host. The purpose of the ceremony is to calm and the mind by focusing on the present moment. It celebrates kindness and being of service to others. Students, let's learn one activity called a cup poster for my cup. Do you leave tea stains on the table when you drink from a cup or a glass? Yes, I know the answer. But no problem. You can prevent this if you keep your cup on a coaster. Let us learn how to make a jute coaster. It is cute and environment friendly. Students, before begin with the activity, you will need jute rope, a pair of scissors and a glue. So, after collecting these three things, you can begin with your activity. As you can see in the picture, the first step is cut a 1 meter long piece of the jute rope. You can take any fancy rope. The second step is start winding the rope into a flat coil. Keep applying glue to the outer edge of the coil to keep it in place. You can see in the step 2. Third picture is keep winding till you use up the entire rope. It means 1 meter long rope for one coaster. And the fourth step is wait for a glue to dry completely. It may take few hours to get it dry. You can now keep your milk cup or tea cup on the coaster, and you can use any other rope or fancy ribbon to make this coaster. There are n number of different types of coasters. Yes students, this is like activity chapter. We have the personality crossword. In this chapter, you already have learned about the Nelson Mandela. So, for solving this puzzle, you should know everything about the Nelson Mandela. In Standard 5th, we have the first chapter about the Nelson Mandela. Go through the chapter thoroughly and try to solve this puzzle. Yes, for solving the puzzle, we have few questions about the great personality called Nelson Mandela. Yes students, try to get the answers for each and solve the puzzle. You have the puzzle on page number 14 of GK book. Happy learning students.